Well, second generation still working as well.
Go ahead,
too.
I'm
That's my
recording.
mom, dad, and aunt. Dad, you may have seen him at the parking area directing you in on the golf cart with the little dog. Yeah, that's my dad. He's over there making sure I'm working. Mom and auntie, they're getting Mai Tais ready for you guys back there, so they got a good job. Fourth generation dances in the show later on tonight. That's two of my cousin's kids. And then there's a fifth generation they're between 5 and 16 years old. So hopefully as they grow older, they'll want to take over the family business as well. Again, thanks for joining our family tonight. Now, sometimes people will say, why the name Smith at Hawaiian Luau? Well, great-grandpa, he's to blame. He came over from England, fell in love with my great-grandma, who was Hawaiian, and that's how we got the name Smith. So thanks for taking a chance, coming to a luau with the name Smith. Because I'm sure you said Smith and luau, you saw that and was like, really? So we're a Hawaiian family, a Hawaiian Smith family. This here is an imu. Imu, so I-M-U, it means cooking pit in Hawaiian. We've got 3 emus here on property. One right here, there's another one right back there. There's a larger one closer to our kitchen where another 3 pigs were cooked a little earlier on today. So those ones came out a couple hours ago. That way we're not waiting around for dinner tonight. This one here though, ready for us when we go for seconds and thirds. So hopefully you're really hungry, you'll have this guy as well too. When we're done taking out the pig from here, we're going to have you cross over the bridge here to the building next door. That's where cocktails and dinner is going to be served. So all you can drink. Yay! All you can eat as well too. I love food, so yeah, that's my favorite spot. But when you go in first, the first thing you want to do is you look for some seats. We have a number of reserved tables for large parties. So if there's 6 or more in your party, and we knew that there were 6 or more in your party, we have a sign with your family's name on the table in there. If you have less than 6 people, it's open seating where there's no signs on the tables in there. There are a few people who went in earlier. They put sweaters on chairs. They took napkins out of the cup. They basically messed the table up a bit. So if it looks like it's been messed up, somebody's already held that spot. So don't sit there. Maybe sit next to them. Or look for one of my cousins with the orange dresses. They'll help find seats together for you inside. Don't worry about sitting next to the stage in here because we're just going to have some nice dinner music while you're having dinner. And then the show is actually down at our theater, which is a little further back in the gardens. And that starts around 8 o'clock tonight. We'll let you know once you head down there as well. Okay, so once you find your seats, hit the bars. All the bars will be on the left side of the building as you go in. Farthest bar on the other side of the building is our Mai Tai punch bar. Mai Tais are made with 2 different types of rums and some fruit juices. So there's alcohol in there. Usually not too much of a line there because they make a whole bunch of Mai Tais. You can stick it and go. As you work your way back this way here, there's a table with some red juice on it. That's a non-alcoholic fruit punch. Ice water is on there. And then the main bar will be right in the corner over here on the left. That one has beer, wine, soft drinks, and your standard liquors as well. So again, all you can drink, have fun. Just need to share with you a few liquor laws in the state of Hawaii. And the main one is the drinking age for alcoholic beverage. Here in Hawaii, it is 21. So if you kind of look like you're around that age, you want to have an alcoholic beverage, they may ask for your ID inside. You can also only take 2 alcoholic beverages back to the table at a time. Not sure what that's the law, but that is. So if you need more than 2, you just mix the whole tip scotch. Pretty easy. Bars close at 7:30. That's when we all start heading down to the theater. I'll let you know when last call is being done at that time as well. Dinner. Dinner is served buffet style. There's a whole bunch of us. You don't want to be in a long line. So what we do is we call you up by tables. So one of my cousins or my aunties will go by your table and say, okay, it's our turn to go have dinner. And then that way you don't have to wait in a long line. That way you sit, talk sorry, and you drink some more Mai Tais. But if you're not the first table called up, go get another Mai Tai. Yeah. It'll make the poi taste a lot better. Yeah? Has anyone not tried poi yet? Poi. Lots of you guys? Okay, not too many. So for those of you who haven't tried poi is like the rice or mashed potatoes part of the Hawaiian meal. It is a starch made from the root of a taro plant. Taro is like a little potato. All we do is we cook it, we mash it up, mix it with water, and that's it. So it's a room temperature, it's purplish green color, it's tasty, and there's really not much of a taste there. It's like rice and potatoes, there's really not much taste there, right? So you want to eat it how you eat rice and potatoes, with something else. So there's a little plastic cup next to the poi bowl. Put your poi in the plastic cup. That way it'll keep it separate from the rest of your food, just in case. What you want to do then, dip your pork or chicken or something else in there. That way it'll add some taste to your poi. So poi with pig, poi with chicken. So besides poi and pig, we have fish. Tonight's fish is mahi-mahi. We have a sweet and sour sauce over that. There's teriyaki beef. There's a marinated chicken and a whole bunch of other stuff as well too. So all you can eat, you go back as many times as you want. please wait until everybody goes through the line first, and then go for your seconds after that. Now on the other side of the building here, separate building like men and women, that's going to be the restrooms for this area. There's restrooms up at the theater for later on when we head down there to the show. Finally, our family has a tradition. We do a blessing over the food before calling you up there to the buffet line. So when we get to that point, we'll ask for a moment of silence, we'll do the little blessing, and we'll start calling you up there to the buffet lines by tables. All right. So our Imu masters here, they're going to start off the Imu ceremony with the blowing of the conch shell. Blowing of the conch shell usually means the start of an event here in Hawaii, like the start of our luau and the Imu ceremony. Now, if you're in the valley area of Wailua several hundred years ago and you heard a conch shell being blown, that meant the royal family of Kauai was coming down the river, down one of the paths, as Wailua was the area where the royal family used to live in. All right. How about a hand for the guys? Yay. Okay. So now they get to go work. They're going to dig the pig out of the underground oven, and while they do that, I'll explain to you the whole process of what we did here. So once again, Imu, I-M-U, Imu, it means cooking pit in Hawaiian. We are cooking a pig. Pig in Hawaiian, pua'a, P-U-A-A, pua'a. What we did earlier this morning, we laid firewood at the bottom of the pit. Firewood that we use is something called ironwood, also known as Australian pine. It's easy to get on this side of the island. What we do is we put the firewood at the bottom of the pit. Firewood is not lit yet. We put rocks on it first. The rocks we use is lava rock. Lava rock is porous, which means it has holes in it. This is the type of rock you want to use when you're cooking underground, because most rocks are solid. Those solid rocks, they can only take so much heat, then they'll burst like a bomb. Yeah. So lava rock, perfect. This goes on top of all the firewood. We'll then light the firewood up just to heat the rocks. So the rocks will be the cooking element for the pig itself. Takes a couple hours to do to heat up. While that's going on, we'll go into the gardens and we'll chop a banana tree down, because we're going to use it here in the Imu as well too. Banana trees hold a lot of water. It'll create a steaming effect when we're cooking the pig. Style of cooking is called kalua, K-A-L-U-A. No H in there, that'll be the liquor, yeah? So kalua, steaming and baking at the same time. Once these rocks nice and hot, all the firewood totally burnt down, so there's no fire going on in there, just the hot rocks. We'll chop the banana tree into several sections, smash it up, place it right on top of all the hot rocks. We'll then place some banana leaves on top of that, and then some tea leaves. Tea leaves, not the drinking kind of tea, but the leaves the guys have around their necks here. Tea-I is selling this land. You'll find this throughout Polynesia, and here in Hawaii, hula dancers like to use those leaves for their hula skirts. We also wrap foods with it and steam foods with it. If you have a fever, you place that leaf on the fevered area, it'll help draw some of the heat from the body as well too. So many uses for this tea plant. And then finally, we get to the pig. And all the pigs that we use here at the luau grown right here on the island of Kauai at a local family pig farm. We like that because they're supporting another local family business. But also, they do all the yucky stuff, like the pig. So they bring the pig, totally cleaned out in the center. We lay him on his back in a pan similar to this, and then we'll spice him up. And the only spice we use, Hawaiian rock salt, pa'akai. The thicker grain of salt, we sprinkle generous amounts in the cavities of the pig. We'll then go back into the pit, take some of the hot rocks out, place it inside the pig. That way it's cooking from the inside out, as well as from the outside in. The pig goes on top of all the leaves, more leaves go over the pig, and then we put a tarp over it just to make sure none of the sand or the dirt gets in there. So 9 hours later, here we are, ready to take them out. Now the pig's going to be on display right here for a little bit before we take them back to the kitchen when we're done here. We'll get some close-up pictures of the pig if you like. Rocks in there still very hot. If we wanted to cook another pig in there right now, use those same rocks. We don't have to reheat them again. It will cook another pig by tomorrow morning. Good. There's a pot in there. In the pot we have a dessert. Hawaiian rice pudding. Yummy. Have you learned the word for yummy in Hawaiian yet? No, it's not yummy. It is ono. Ono. O-N-O. Ono. Rice pudding? Ono. Toy? Oh no. So the plates we use usually between 130 and 200 pounds each. Wow, that's a big rock. 130 and 200 pounds. This one seems to be, I think, the heavier side. Again, pick 4 of 4 altogether. Got them all? How about a hand again for the guys? Good job. Good. Now, the pig's not going to look like this when you go to the buffet line tonight. The chefs love this way of cooking because all basically what they do is they pick up the bones, they shake the bones, and meat falls right off the bones itself, nice and soft. So when you get to the buffet line tonight, it'll look like a pulled pork. So that concludes the imu ceremony. It's time now for drinks. If you'd like to get pictures of the pig, you may do so at this time.